Heaven is speaking. Archangel Michael warns you before Christmas: don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and the reason these words are reaching you before Christmas is not random, not coincidence, not timing by chance, but divine precision, because heaven chooses moments when the heart is softer, when memories are closer, when truth can land gently yet firmly. And Archangel Michael is stepping forward now with a message that carries both comfort and warning, protection and preparation, because something is aligning in your life whether you've named it or not. Listen to this. You may have felt a quiet uneasiness lately mixed with hope, a sense that something is ending while something else is forming, and that feeling isn't anxiety, it's awareness. Your spirit picking up on a shift that hasn't fully shown itself yet. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because this is not about fear, it's about readiness, and readiness comes when the soul knows change is near even if the mind resists it. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says the days leading into Christmas carry heightened spiritual energy, and what you choose to acknowledge now will echo into the coming year, shaping how peace, love, and clarity arrive for you. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been feeling unusually reflective, emotional, or sensitive lately, if old memories surface unexpectedly, if you find yourself questioning patterns you once accepted without thought, because that questioning is the beginning of awakening. Listen to this, spiritual awakening does not always arrive as joy. Sometimes it arrives as discomfort that asks you to look honestly at what no longer fits, and Archangel Michael warns that ignoring this discomfort will not make it disappear, it will simply return later with more weight. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because heaven is speaking quietly before Christmas so you don't have to learn loudly afterward. Listen to this, you've been strong for a long time, carrying responsibilities, emotions, and expectations that few people truly see, and while strength has served you, it has also taught you to stay silent when your soul wanted to speak. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been telling yourself to get through the holidays, to deal with it later, to keep the peace, because peace built on silence eventually fractures, and heaven wants to spare you that fracture. Listen to this. Archangel Michael warns that pretending everything is fine will cost you more emotionally than honesty ever will, and honesty doesn't always mean confrontation, sometimes it simply means acknowledging truth within yourself. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because acknowledgement is the doorway to alignment. Listen to this, alignment feels different than comfort. Comfort keeps things familiar. Alignment makes things honest, and honesty can feel unsettling before it feels freeing. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've noticed angel numbers appearing more frequently lately. 1111 when your mind drifts toward the future, 444 when you need reassurance, 555 when change feels unavoidable, because these are not coincidences, they are confirmations that heaven is guiding you through a transition. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says these signs are not meant to tell you exactly what will happen, but to remind you that you are supported while you choose how to respond. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because choice is the theme of this season, not force, not punishment, not loss, but choice. Listen to this, soulmate energy is also woven into this moment, not as a promise of instant reunion or dramatic romance, but as a truth about alignment, because soul connections respond to inner change before outer change occurs. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if someone connected to your soul has been on your mind lately, not in longing, but in reflection, because reflection is the soul reviewing a lesson, not reopening a wound. Listen to this, Archangel Michael warns against confusing nostalgia with destiny, because destiny challenges you forward, nostalgia pulls you backward into what was familiar even if it was painful. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because this Christmas is not about revisiting old patterns, it's about releasing them. Listen to this, release does not always look like goodbye, sometimes it looks like acceptance, sometimes it looks like choosing not to chase, not to fix, not to wait endlessly. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been waiting for clarity from someone else, for closure from a conversation that never happened, because heaven says clarity begins within you. Listen to this, Archangel Michael warns that relying on external validation to move forward will keep you paused longer than necessary, and pause too long becomes stagnation. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because stagnation is what drains joy quietly over time. Listen to this, joy is meant to feel simple, light, and safe, not conditional or exhausting. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if joy has felt distant lately, because something has been misaligned, not broken. Listen to this, misalignment is not failure, it is feedback. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because feedback is a gift when received early, and this message is early intervention from heaven. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says the warning here is gentle. Do not carry unresolved truth into the new year, because what you carry forward shapes what can grow. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been afraid that facing truth will disrupt your life, because disruption now prevents collapse later. Listen to this, small honest shifts prevent large painful breakdowns. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because Christmas has a way of amplifying emotion. And amplified emotion reveals what has been buried. Listen to this, what surfaces now is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to free you. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been feeling both tired and hopeful at the same time, because tiredness comes from carrying too much, and hope comes from sensing relief is near. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says relief is closer than you think. But relief follows honesty, not avoidance. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because avoidance delays peace. Listen to this, peace is not passive, it is active alignment, the courage to live in truth even when it's uncomfortable at first. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been spiritually awakening but emotionally hesitant, because awakening asks for embodiment now, not just awareness. Listen to this, embodiment means your actions, boundaries, and choices must begin to reflect what your soul already knows. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because mismatch between knowing and living creates inner conflict, and inner conflict is exhausting. Listen to this, Archangel Michael warns that continuing to live out of alignment will feel heavier than changing course. Because growth has already shifted your tolerance. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if things that once felt normal now feel draining, because your spirit has upgraded. Listen to this, upgrades require adjustments, not punishment. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because this Christmas is an invitation, not an ultimatum. Listen to this, invitations can be accepted gently or declined quietly. But declined invitations return with stronger insistence later. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you want peace that lasts, not relief that fades. Listen to this. Lasting peace requires courage now. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because Archangel Michael says you are protected as you choose, not judged. Listen to this, protection does not remove discomfort. It ensures discomfort does not destroy you. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you feel a strange calm underneath the fear, because that calm is confirmation that you are guided. Listen to this, guidance does not remove uncertainty, it provides steadiness within it. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because steadiness is what allows you to make the choice that matters. Listen to this. The choice does not need to be loud, public, or dramatic, it only needs to be honest. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been waiting for permission to choose yourself, because heaven is granting that permission now. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says choosing yourself does not mean abandoning others, it means stopping the abandonment of your own truth. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because this Christmas will mark a quiet turning point if you allow it, a moment where you stop carrying what no longer fits and begin making space for what does. Listen to this, what comes next will not feel chaotic, it will feel clear, calm, and grounded, but only if you listen now. Don't scroll, because this message is for you, and this is only the beginning, a cliffhanger moment where heaven pauses and waits for your response, reminding you gently but firmly that what you choose to honor before Christmas will shape how peace arrives after it. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now. And if you are still here, it's because what heaven began stirring in you with the first warning is now asking to be understood at a deeper level, not rushed, not feared, but honored, because Archangel Michael is still speaking before Christmas, still guarding the doorway between what you've been carrying and what you're finally ready to release. Listen to this, after awareness comes discernment, and discernment is the quiet knowing that tells you what deserves your energy and what no longer does, and if you've been feeling torn lately, pulled between staying comfortable and stepping into truth, that tension is not confusion, it is clarity forming. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because clarity often feels uncomfortable before it feels freeing, especially when it asks you to stop negotiating with your own intuition. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says the warning before Christmas is gentle but firm because the season ahead magnifies whatever is unresolved, and what is unresolved does not disappear when the calendar changes, it follows you into the new year unless you choose differently now. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been telling yourself you'll deal with it later, because later has a way of turning into heaviness, and heaviness slowly dims joy. Listen to this, joy is meant to feel natural, not earned through endurance, and if joy has felt distant lately, it's not because you're ungrateful, it's because something in your life is misaligned. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because misalignment doesn't always scream, it whispers through fatigue, irritability, restlessness, and that feeling that something is off even when everything looks fine on the surface. Listen to this, Archangel Michael warns that ignoring these whispers leads to louder lessons later, not because heaven is cruel, but because growth insists on being acknowledged. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been feeling more sensitive to energy lately, more affected by certain people or environments, because sensitivity increases when awareness deepens. Listen to this, sensitivity is not weakness, it is attunement, the ability to feel what aligns and what doesn't before it becomes painful. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because attunement is one of the greatest gifts of spiritual awakening, and awakening is exactly what you are moving through. Listen to this, awakening does not mean you suddenly have all the answers, it means you can no longer ignore the questions. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if old patterns are starting to feel unbearable, if dynamics you once tolerated now drain you, if your patience for emotional inconsistency is thinning, because growth has changed your tolerance. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says this change is not accidental, it is preparation, preparing you for a season where peace must be protected, not postponed. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because peace is not passive, it requires discernment, boundaries, and the courage to stop overextending yourself for the sake of keeping everything the same. Listen to this, keeping everything the same is often the most exhausting option. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been feeling emotionally tired even when you rest, because rest cannot heal misalignment. Listen to this, alignment restores energy in ways sleep cannot. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because Archangel Michael warns that continuing to pour energy into what no longer reciprocates will leave you depleted when you're meant to feel renewed. Listen to this, renewal is part of this Christmas message, not in a dramatic way, but in a grounded, sustainable way. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been craving simplicity, honesty, and emotional safety more than excitement or intensity, because your soul is maturing. Listen to this, maturity does not mean you feel less, it means you feel without losing yourself. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because losing yourself is something you've done enough of in the name of love, loyalty, patience, or hope. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says hope that ignores reality keeps you stuck, but hope rooted in truth sets you free. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if soulmate energy feels present but different, less dramatic, more reflective, because soul connections evolve as you heal. Listen to this, soulmate does not always mean staying forever, sometimes it means awakening you to what you deserve. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because awakening through love can be painful, but it is never pointless. Listen to this, Archangel Michael warns against confusing emotional attachment with destiny, because destiny feels calm, not consuming. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been mistaking anxiety for passion or chaos for connection, because true alignment feels steady, not overwhelming. Listen to this, steadiness can feel boring at first when your nervous system is used to unpredictability, but boredom is often the body resting after survival. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because survival mode is ending for you. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says you are no longer meant to brace for impact in every relationship, decision, or season. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been waiting for something external to give you permission to change, because permission comes from within. Listen to this. Internal permission is the most powerful shift you can make. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because once you give yourself permission to honor your truth, life begins to rearrange quietly but decisively. Listen to this, rearrangement does not always look like loss, sometimes it looks like clarity, boundaries, and a sense of relief you didn't know you needed. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been seeing angel numbers at key moments lately, especially during times of decision or reflection, because those numbers are reminders that you are supported while you choose. Listen to this, 1111 signals alignment potential, 444 reassurance, 555 transformation, and they appear now because choice is present. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because choice is not about doing everything at once, it's about stopping the one thing that keeps you stuck. Listen to this, Archangel Michael warns that carrying unresolved truth into the new year will amplify discomfort, not ease it, because awareness once awakened does not retreat. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been hoping time alone will fix something that requires honesty, because time reveals, it does not resolve. Listen to this, resolution comes from acknowledgement. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because acknowledgement does not mean blame, it means clarity. Listen to this, clarity allows you to move forward without resentment. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been afraid that choosing yourself will disappoint others, because disappointment fades, self-betrayal lingers. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says you are not responsible for managing everyone else's comfort at the expense of your peace. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because peace is the foundation for everything you are meant to build next. Listen to this, what you are moving toward requires stability, not chaos, and stability begins with truth. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been learning to pause instead of react, to breathe instead of brace, because regulation is settling in. Listen to this, regulation allows you to choose wisely rather than impulsively. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because impulsive decisions often repeat old patterns, while intentional choices create new outcomes. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says the reason this phase feels slower is because integration is happening, and integration prevents repetition. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been tempted to rush into something new just to escape discomfort, because rushing recreates the past. Listen to this. Patience rooted in self-trust feels different than waiting rooted in fear. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because fear-based waiting drains, trust-based patience sustains. Listen to this. Sustainability is heaven's design for you now. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if your life feels quieter lately, because quiet is where truth becomes undeniable. Listen to this. Quiet is not emptiness, it is space being made. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because space allows what aligns to enter. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says what aligns with you now will not require you to shrink, chase, or explain yourself. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you're learning that love, peace, and purpose should feel safe, not exhausting. Listen to this. Safety is not settling, it is stability. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because stability allows joy to remain without fear. Listen to this. Joy that remains is different than joy that spikes and crashes. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you're tired of emotional roller coasters, because your next chapter will not be built on extremes. Listen to this. Balance is entering your life quietly. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because balance may feel unfamiliar, but unfamiliar does not mean wrong. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says you are being gently guided into a season where peace is normal, not temporary. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and if you are still here after everything heaven has already whispered to you, it's because this is the part where truth settles into your bones and asks you to live differently, not perfectly, not dramatically, but honestly. And Archangel Michael is still present, still guarding this moment. Because what happens next depends on how deeply you receive what you already know. Listen to this. The reason this season before Christmas feels heavier and quieter at the same time is because your soul is integrating everything it has learned, not rushing forward, not clinging backward, but grounding into wisdom, and wisdom feels calm even when it asks for courage. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because courage at this stage does not look like confrontation or drastic change, it looks like consistency, the quiet commitment to stop ignoring what drains you and start honoring what restores you. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says you are past the stage of confusion, and if you're honest, you've been past it for a while. But confusion was safer than clarity because clarity asks for responsibility, not blame, not pressure, just responsibility for your own peace. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been feeling an internal shift where your reactions are slower, your tolerance is lower, and your intuition is clearer, because that is discernment taking root. Listen to this. Discernment is the ability to recognize what aligns without needing to justify it to anyone else. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because justifying drains energy that alignment restores. Listen to this. Archangel Michael warns that this is the moment many people attempt to rationalize staying where they are by calling it patience, loyalty, or faith. But patience that costs peace is not virtue, it is avoidance. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been staying quiet to keep harmony, because harmony built on silence fractures over time. Listen to this. Heaven would rather you face gentle discomfort now than prolonged heaviness later. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because prolonged heaviness slowly dims joy, creativity, and clarity. Listen to this. Joy is not meant to feel conditional or exhausting, and if joy has felt fleeting, it's because something has been misaligned, not because you are broken. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been questioning why certain things no longer satisfy you, because awakening refines desire. Listen to this. Refined desire seeks safety, honesty, and mutual effort, not intensity, unpredictability, or emotional labor. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because your nervous system is learning a new baseline, one where calm is not suspicious and peace is not temporary. Listen to this. Calm can feel unfamiliar after chaos, but unfamiliar does not mean wrong, it means healed. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've noticed that you no longer want to chase clarity, explain your worth, or wait endlessly for someone else to decide, because self-respect has quietly taken the lead. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says self-respect is the doorway to alignment, and alignment changes how life responds to you. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because when alignment takes root, the universe responds with confirmation rather than confusion. Listen to this. Confirmation often comes through subtle signs, repeated numbers like 1111 when your thoughts align with truth, 444 when reassurance settles in your chest, 555 when change feels accepted rather than feared. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been seeing these signs during moments of calm rather than crisis, because signs evolve as lessons complete. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says this is evidence that you are no longer being warned, you are being affirmed. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because affirmation feels quieter than warning, but it is just as powerful. Listen to this. Affirmation says you are on the right path even if the path feels unfamiliar. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if soulmate energy feels present but grounded, less consuming, more mutual, because soul connections stabilize as the soul heals. Listen to this. Healed connections do not trigger anxiety, they invite safety. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because safety allows love to grow without fear. Listen to this. Archangel Michael warns that confusing emotional intensity with destiny will only pull you back into cycles you've already outgrown. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you're learning that love should not require constant reassurance, emotional labor, or self-sacrifice to exist. Listen to this. Love aligned feels steady, not suspenseful. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because suspense belongs to uncertainty, not destiny. Listen to this. Destiny feels like recognition, like something settling rather than exploding. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been tempted to recreate old dynamics just to feel something familiar, because familiarity is powerful but it is not always healthy. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says your spirit is no longer built to carry what once felt normal. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because carrying what you've outgrown creates exhaustion that rest alone cannot heal. Listen to this. Exhaustion at this stage is a signal to realign, not to push harder. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been pushing yourself emotionally to maintain situations that no longer reflect who you are becoming. Listen to this. Becoming is sacred, and sacred processes require honesty. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because honesty simplifies life even when it complicates it briefly. Listen to this. Temporary discomfort prevents long-term regret. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if regret has been quietly visiting your thoughts, not regret for what you did, but regret for what you tolerated. Listen to this. Archangel Michael says that regret is not condemnation, it is information. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because information allows choice. Listen to this. Choice at this stage does not require dramatic endings or loud declarations, it requires internal alignment, the quiet refusal to keep betraying your own truth. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been waiting for the universe to make the decision for you, because heaven says the decision begins within you. Listen to this: internal decisions precede external changes. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because what you choose internally now will shape what enters your life next. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says the reason this phase feels slower is because integration is happening, and integration prevents repetition. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been tempted to rush into something new just to escape discomfort, because rushing recreates the past. Listen to this: patience rooted in self-trust feels different than waiting rooted in fear. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because trust-based patience feels calm. Listen to this: calm is becoming your new baseline. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if calm still feels fragile, because fragility is the beginning of stability. Listen to this: stability grows quietly. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because quiet growth lasts. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says the chapter you are entering will not ask you to break to belong, to suffer to be worthy, or to shrink to be loved. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you are ready to belong without bleeding. Listen to this: belonging without bleeding is the promise unfolding now. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because heaven is not finished working in your life, but it is finished teaching you through pain. Listen to this: what comes next will be taught through peace. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if peace still feels new, because new does not mean temporary. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says peace can stay if you protect it. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because protecting peace is wisdom, not selfishness. Listen to this: wisdom is what allows blessings to remain. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you're sensing that your life is simplifying emotionally, fewer internal battles, fewer justifications, fewer compromises, because simplicity is alignment realized. Listen to this: alignment does not remove challenges, it removes unnecessary suffering. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because unnecessary suffering is what you are being freed from. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says if you continue to listen now, what you feel later will not be regret or heaviness, it will be relief and gratitude. Don't scroll, because this message is for you, and this part ends not with urgency, but with grounding, reminding you that heaven is still speaking, still guiding, still protecting, and the next part will reveal what unfolds when you fully trust the alignment that is already taking shape. So stay open, stay present, because the story is still unfolding and you are exactly where you need to be. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because what you choose internally now will shape what enters your life next. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says the reason this phase feels slower is because integration is happening, and integration prevents repetition. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been tempted to rush into something new just to escape discomfort, because rushing recreates the past. Listen to this: patience rooted in self-trust feels different than waiting rooted in fear. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because trust-based patience feels calm. Listen to this: calm is becoming your new baseline. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if calm still feels fragile, because fragility is the beginning of stability. Listen to this: stability grows quietly. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because quiet growth lasts. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says the chapter you are entering will not ask you to break to belong, to suffer to be worthy, or to shrink to be loved. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you are ready to belong without bleeding. Listen to this: belonging without bleeding is the promise unfolding now. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and if you are still here at the very end, that alone is a sign, because souls who are meant to receive do not leave before the blessing is sealed, and Archangel Michael is speaking now, not in warning, not in urgency, but in completion, in confirmation, in divine reassurance, because heaven does not bring you this far just to leave you uncertain. Listen to this: everything you have walked through up until this moment was not random, not wasted, not overlooked. Every delay shaped your discernment, every heartbreak refined your intuition, every season of silence strengthened your ability to hear truth when it finally arrived, and heaven saw all of it: the nights you cried quietly, the days you smiled through heaviness, the moments you doubted yourself and still kept going. And Archangel Michael says none of that was unseen, none of it was for nothing. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because the season you are entering is not about endurance anymore, it is about embodiment, about living from the wisdom you earned instead of the wounds you survived. Listen to this: survival was never meant to be your permanent state, it was training, and now the training has ended, because alignment has arrived. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been holding your breath emotionally, bracing for disappointment even in moments of joy, because that was a defense mechanism, not destiny, and heaven is releasing you from it now. Listen to this: peace is not something you must chase or earn, it is something that emerges naturally when you stop betraying your own truth. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because the greatest shift happening in your life is internal, not external, and internal shifts are the ones that last. Listen to this: Archangel Michael says the reason things feel quieter now is because chaos has lost access to your spirit, and quiet does not mean empty, it means safe. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if safety feels unfamiliar, because unfamiliar does not mean wrong, it means healed. Listen to this: healed hearts crave honesty, clarity, and consistency, not intensity, confusion, or emotional roller coasters, and that craving is not settling, it is awakening fully. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because soulmate energy is still present but transformed, no longer pulling you into longing or confusion, but guiding you toward recognition, toward connections that meet you with peace instead of pressure. Listen to this: recognition feels like relief, like not having to explain yourself, chase clarity, or prove your worth. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been learning that love that costs peace is not love that lasts, and Archangel Michael confirms that truth now. Listen to this: what is aligning with you next will not ask you to shrink, overextend, or silence yourself to keep it, it will grow with you, not against you. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because the universe responds differently to someone who chooses alignment over avoidance, truth over comfort, peace over performance. Listen to this: from this point forward, your intuition will feel clearer, your boundaries firmer, your reactions calmer, your decisions simpler, not because life becomes smaller, but because clarity removes unnecessary complexity. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if your life has begun to simplify emotionally: fewer mental loops, fewer internal arguments, fewer justifications for staying where you no longer belong, because simplification is alignment taking root. Listen to this: alignment compounds quietly, one honest choice at a time, until suddenly your life feels lighter without you realizing exactly when the weight lifted. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because you are no longer meant to chase happiness, happiness is meant to grow naturally from peace. Listen to this: peace is not passive, it is powerful, it protects, it filters, it stabilizes. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've been tired of recovering from your own life, tired of emotional hangovers, tired of highs that always came with lows, because heaven says your next season will not require recovery, it will be sustainable. Listen to this: sustainability is heaven's design, not burnout. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because Archangel Michael says what you are stepping into will feel steady, grounded, and real, and that steadiness is not boredom, it is security. Listen to this, security allows joy to stay. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you've begun to enjoy simple moments again, quiet mornings, gentle evenings, ordinary days that don't drain you. Because ordinary peace is extraordinary after survival. Listen to this, survival mode has ended. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because this is the moment heaven seals a chapter, not with drama, not with loss, but with understanding. Listen to this, understanding is closure that does not reopen wounds. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you feel a quiet sense of completion without needing explanations or apologies, because closure does not always come from others, it comes from within. Listen to this, Archangel Michael says what is complete will not return to test you again unless you invite it back. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because inviting it back would mean doubting your growth, and your growth is real. Listen to this. You did not imagine the changes in you, you did not overthink your awakening, you did not become too much, you became aware. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if awareness once felt lonely, because awareness eventually leads to alignment, and alignment leads to belonging without bleeding. Listen to this, belonging without bleeding is the promise being fulfilled now. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now. Because the life ahead of you will not demand suffering as proof of worth, it will meet you with respect, clarity, and peace. Listen to this, peace is your inheritance, not a reward you earn through pain. Don't scroll, because this message is for you if you are finally ready to receive without fear, to love without losing yourself, to live without bracing. Listen to this, and let this truth settle into your body. Not as excitement, but as calm certainty. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because Archangel Michael is placing a blessing over you, one of protection, clarity, and grounded joy. Listen to this, if you stayed until the end, that means your soul was meant to hear this blessing fully, and I ask you now to anchor it, to type Amen, I receive, or this spoke to me in the comments. Not for validation, but as a declaration that you choose alignment over avoidance. Don't scroll, because engagement matters, and when you speak truth aloud or write it, you give it power. Listen to this, if your heart resonated, like this message so more souls who need it can find it, because guidance multiplies when it's shared. Don't scroll, your heart needs this right now, because staying connected matters. And if your spirit wants continued guidance, reassurance, and messages like this, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss what heaven shares next, because heaven speaks in seasons, not once, and you are entering a new season now. Listen to this, share this message with someone whose heart is heavy, because sometimes guidance reaches others through you. Don't scroll, because this is not just the end of a video, it is the beginning of a life lived without self-betrayal, without constant internal conflict, without fear leading your decisions. Listen to this, Archangel Michael stands with you as you move forward, ahead of you opening doors, behind you closing cycles, around you protecting peace, and within you reminding you that you finally listened, and because you listen now, what you feel later will not be regret, heaviness, or exhaustion. It will be relief, gratitude, confidence, and the quiet joy of knowing you chose yourself when it mattered most. And that choice will echo through every chapter that follows.